What you got for
Go
me?
for it.
Who's your favorite linebacker?
Tommy Eichenberg.
Who's your second favorite linebacker?
Steel Chambers. CJ Hicks, too.
Talk to us a little bit about the kind of rhythm that you felt like you got in at career high 6 catches, and it felt like you looked like you were playing with confidence.
Yeah, definitely. We started off a little bit slower than we expected, the run game, even the pass game. So we're kind of just building that comfortability. It was kind of a feeling out process, I would say, for the first quarter or so, just to see, because they had so many transfers, and just seeing what the scheme that they were going to run with this year compared to last year was, like I said, a feeling out process. But I felt like I got a little bit of a rhythm. Like I said, confidence definitely built it, and I said I'm just excited for our team as a whole to just continue to build week by week.
I know it's early in the season, but given what you've been through, how's your body feel?
It's actually really good. Definitely no complaints. Really happy with it. Just got to keep taking care of it.
Yeah. What have y'all addressed mainly this week so far, Julian, from the standpoint of getting that rhythm, getting that continuity back?
Yeah, definitely getting the rhythm is one thing, but our first goal was just to win the first game. So, we came out 1-0, and this week's just another week. We got to continue to prepare. We got to continue to build and just keep going.
Yeah, and as you look at that opener, what was sort of missing, intermittently? Because obviously y'all scored some points.
Like I said, I think it was really just a feeling out process to start. They came in with a whole new squad, a lot of transfers, I think over 20 transfers. We only had their film from last year, and we played them so late in the year, so you never really knew what was going to happen, if they were going to switch their defenses or their scheme, schematically, whatever they were going to do. So it was definitely, like I said, a feeling out process, and first game of the season for us.
Has Kyle asserted himself even more this week as the starting quarterback? I mean, how does that work between you guys and the starting quarterback?
We build chemistry with both of them as the season go on. Right now, I think they're pushing each other to get better and better week by week, and building each other into better leaders, better players, and they're going to continue to both improve.
Julian, Coach Day talked about from week 1 to week 2, you guys can make a big jump just in general. You've been here for a while. Have you seen that jump happen before, and what does that look like for an offense?
He actually brought that up on Tuesday in our meeting, and I definitely think it's one of the realest things. Coming into week 1 in college football it's kind of a feeling out process, like I said, for every team, because you never know what the other team's going to come in with schematically or whatever. But the second week, you get to see 1 week of film, you get to see what they're coming in with, and you get to really prepare for that team.
What was it like seeing Carnell out there? I know we've talked a lot about him in the spring, summer, but his first game, what do you see from him out there?
Oh, yeah, no, I think it was awesome for him. He's come through, he's put in all the work. He's a freshman, he doesn't act like a freshman, he doesn't carry himself like a freshman. He's got a really, really bright future, and I'm really excited for him.
Do you think Kyle handled his first game, the atmosphere of everything like that? How do you think he kind of handled the start?
I think he did really well. He definitely showed some leadership qualities at times, and like I said, I thought it was a pretty good first game for him. A lot to build on as a team, a lot to build on as him, and it's going to be exciting.
The leadership qualities, was that a vocal thing? Was that just kind of by his actions? Where did you see it?
He's a little bit vocally, yeah, but just by his actions, staying calm under pressure. He threw a pick at one point and came back the next drive and just ready to go. So just seeing him build that poise was really good.
Julian, remember when I told you that Chip should play fullback?
No.
Well, I did, but he's doing a lot of different things out there. What does his, versatility, toughness, what does that add to this offense for you?
I think it adds a really, really dangerous aspect, from a fullback standpoint, to use him in the game. He could play tight end. He could play really any different position on the field. You saw him, he started out on defense. Now he's a running back. So I think Chip, as a whole, he's a big guy. He's really short. He's really strong. Sky's the limit for him. He's a really, really amazing athlete. He's fast. He's physical, in all aspects of the game.
You guys like 22 personnel? What does that give your offense?
22 personnel gives us a little bit more protection. It gets some other people in the game at different spots, and it really opens up, I'd say, pass game and stuff like that, just some more protection.
How much do you like blocking as a receiver?
I don't mind blocking, whatever's really going to help the team. And, there's a challenge this week coming in and really asserting ourselves on outside on the perimeter. So it's going to be exciting. Hopefully we're going to be able to assert our dominance. We got really, really big receivers. We got strong receivers, fast, physical receivers. So I'm really excited.
I'm going to ask you that because I think there were a lot of people caught off guard by how run heavy and some of the formations. Was that like a huge emphasis during camp, or was that, it's part of the playbook, we'll call it what we call it, and happened to be early in the year?
Definitely. I think the running game really opens up the passing game, so we have to assert our run game early. Our running backs, we want 4 yards every play, and if we can continue to do that, we're going to run the ball as much as we can. It's going to bring somebody down in the box, and it's going to open us up, later in the game.
You said coming out of the game that you felt good, but going into it,
being healthy? I mean, this may sound obvious, but I mean, how much of a difference does that make for you, and how much were you able to feel going into the game that you were feeling?
Honestly, it was really exciting. Just going in, being pretty much 100%. First game, everybody's 100%. As the season goes on, everyone starts to play with some bumps and bruises and things like that. Coming in and just knowing that my body was where I wanted to be was really exciting, and I was really happy about it.
You talked about how, like, when you weren't fully healthy, you couldn't be as physical as you wanted. Does that show up after the catch, too? Like, the one you had over the middle, you broke away for a few extra yards after that. Like, is that part of the physicality aspect of it?
Yeah, I definitely think so. And for the past couple of years, I haven't been able to use a stiff arm or anything like that. That kind of got out of my arsenal. But I think it's going to make its way back. I just got to constantly build my comfortability back with both of my shoulders and just continue to improve.
Here a couple years ago, CJ went through that first game or so, had to listen to everybody was saying from the outside and trying to learn the process. What do you try to say to the guys, instead of now, whoever, trying to keep everything in-house and not focus on all the things that are being said?
Yeah, no, I definitely think that's the same. Like I said, it was his first game, and people are going to say what they want to say, but we kind of have a Woody versus everybody atmosphere. And one of my favorite quotes that actually CJ said was, "I don't want to prove anyone wrong. I want to prove everyone right that believed in me in the first place." So I think, if they just go out with that same attitude every single day, nothing could really bother you.
Sorry for being necessary. Were you surprised that that ball from Kyle made it between those three defenders to you?
I was surprised I didn't get hit. That was my big thing. I saw it coming through, and I also saw the guy coming through, and I was just like, I'm gonna get hit, so I got to hold on to it regardless. And I don't know if I got lucky or what, that he just kind of whiffed, and I just came to that little stop. But it was a great ball by him. He threaded the needle, so I can't complain.
So you played CJ his first time starter. That's a lack of better term. That's like a ballsy throw to make as a first-time starting quarterback. To see that throw specifically on camera, or I guess on your rewatch or film, whatever, you gotta be a little impressed with that one, right?
Oh yeah, no, I thought it was awesome. I love the aggressiveness. I love him coming out with that confidence and that edge that he really needed. And I thought it was great, and I can't wait for him to improve and just continue to do that.
So you guys started to get a rhythm when he was throwing the ball down the field a little more. Did you guys feel that a little bit in the second half as he trusted himself to throw the ball down the field? You guys all kind of got into a better rhythm.
Yeah, I definitely agree. So, like I said, that first half was more of a feeling out process than anything. It was just kind of hard, not knowing what they're going to come in with schematically and knowing what we were going to come in with schematically. So, just as that first half went on, we saw what was going to come. We saw, all the plays that we thought we were going to like in the second half, and I feel like that really, made everyone a lot more comfortable.